and welcome back to the homestead. So this video is just a little bit different. I'm actually not sharing any recipes this week, but me and Tyler just got back from getting a massive grocery haul. So a handful of months ago, I got a new job and I'm still working at home and everything, and it's the same company, but I just kind of moved up. But with that, instead of getting paid bi-weekly, I get paid monthly. So this is the first month that we're gonna try and do just a 1 month grocery haul. So we made a huge list to make sure we had everything we needed for the whole month. We planned out all of our meals, our recipes. So I'm gonna turn you around and show you what we got. If y'all had seen my grocery hauls before, we always love sweet potatoes. But when we went to the grocery store today, we typically get like it's like a 2 to 3 pound bag sweet potatoes, and they didn't have any of those. And so we went ahead and we were looking at just like buying the individual ones, and like these are massive. And we were really excited about this because they are actually cheaper per pound, we realized, by buying them just individual like this. This time it was. Sometimes they're not, but this time we got lucky. So even though that they were out of the ones we usually get, these were on sale. These were only 72 cents a pound, and the other ones were like
89 or something.
Yeah, they were like 89 cents per pound, the ones in the bag. So we did good on this once we saved some money on the sweet potatoes. But we have a few meals planned for sweet potatoes, like to have them as a side dish, but we also like to have extras of these on hand, so like when Tyler's home during the day, we can like have a big baked sweet potato for lunch. So that's why we get a lot of sweet potatoes. With these onions, I got 4 bags of these onions. They were like $3.70 something. And we got these today on sale for $1.78 per bundle. So I was so excited. That put my budget down a little bit, so that made me happy. Something that I have not shared with y'all is this soup recipe, and maybe I will eventually. But it's a cheeseburger soup, and it is so delicious. And it calls for like regular potatoes. And so I like getting these yellow Idaho potatoes for that recipe. They're so good. We just went ahead and got a 5 pound bag of that. I don't know if all 5 pounds. We have the recipe planned for twice this month. So this might be a little overkill, but it's okay if we have some extra potatoes. We can just make another side dish for a different dinner. We got 2 big things of Quick Oats oatmeal.
Hey,
oh,
she's gotta go.
Maggie.
She's learning.
She has to go outside. We're potty training, so let me let her outside. You wanna go outside? Good girl. Okay. That was good news. Alright, back to the grocery haul. So we got 2 things of oatmeal. We love having a good breakfast in the morning. A lot of times we'll try to have like a late breakfast, and then we may not even have to eat lunch, and then we'll just eat dinner as soon as I get off work. But we love having these. Our chickens, we've been having some trouble with our chickens. They haven't been wanting to lay lately, but they just started. We put a light in their coop, and they have started laying this week, so I'm so excited. So we can have oatmeal and eggs for breakfast. We also went ahead and got this big thing of pancake mix. It was $5 for this whole box. And then we needed some syrup, and we always get the sugar-free syrup. I know that this box is not sugar-free, but if we can help it a little bit with the syrup, we will. I got 2 blocks of this original melt and dip. This is like the Great Value brand of Velveeta. And we actually decided, now I think the cheeseburger soup recipe actually calls for some Velveeta, but we decided it was cheaper per ounce to have Velveeta cheese instead of getting like the block of cheddar cheese. So we're going to try it out this month, having these on hand, and like when we have recipes that calls for cheddar cheese, just popping in some of this.
Plus it'll melt faster.
And yeah, plus it'll melt faster. It'll be super creamy. I'm actually pretty excited about trying this out this month. I had to get some more of these chicken bouillon cubes. This is how I make my chicken broth for our recipes. I needed to get some Parmesan cheese. I have been wanting Parmesan cheese for like the last couple of weeks, but every time I go to the store, I forget. But this time, I finally remembered because I actually have a recipe this month. I think we're going to make like some stuffed shells. And, you know, I think I'm going to make it I've done like a Philly cheesesteak one before, but I think I'm going to make this more traditional, like spaghetti sauce and stuff like that. So the Parmesan cheese will be perfect. We plan on having some teriyaki this month, so I went ahead and got 1 bottle of the sweet teriyaki sauce. We like making of course you can make teriyaki chicken, but if y'all saw that last grocery haul, we got a lot of pork, and we have been loving like cutting up that pork into little bite-sized pieces, and then just putting this sauce over the top, and it is delicious with some white rice. For seasonings, I needed to get some onion powder. I'm not completely out of this, but I will be sometime this month, so I went ahead and got it 1. And then I am out of garlic powder, so I got that. I got 5 things of brown gravy mix. These are good for, like, say if we needed to make some potatoes, we could have the gravy with potatoes. But then we also have, I think, like a smothered pork chop recipe that I'm going to make this month. And I like to put the brown gravy over that. For taco seasonings, I got 2 of the mild Taco Bell taco seasoning. And then I got 2 of the original fajita. I don't technically have like a taco recipe this month, but there's a restaurant that's close to us, a Mexican restaurant, and they have what they call a ranchero special. And I'm pretty sure I've made it on this channel before, and I like to just use either like a fajita seasoning or a taco seasoning with that. And we'll probably have that twice this month, so I need at least 2. But then I also like to just have some on hand because I still have some tortillas, like flour tortillas from last week that we never used. So if we decide we want tacos, I'll have some seasoning. We got 2 boxes of just regular Jiffy cornbread mix. That's going to go with chili this month. So I had to get 2 cans of the mixed chilies, or chili beans, and then 2 cans of regular chili beans. I also think this month I'm going to make some, what are they called, Swedish meatballs. And I'm going to make like homemade meatballs. And so I went ahead and got 2 cans of this cream of mushroom soup, because we'll probably have that twice. If y'all remember, maybe like a few weeks ago, maybe a handful of weeks ago, I made French onion pork chops. I'm telling you, that is, Tyler said those are good. That is probably one of my favorite recipes right now. I mean, we've had it when I filmed it, we've had it since then, and then typically I get the fried onions that have garlic and pepper, but my Walmart was out of those today, so I just got one of these. This is a little bit bigger bag than the ones with garlic and onion, so I just bought 1 bag. And we plan to have that meal twice this month. And so I'll just use half this bag for each recipe. We are completely out of oil for our deep fryer. And we like this peanut oil. It seems to work so much better for us.
It keeps longer.
It keeps way longer. It doesn't burn like the vegetable oil that we had used before. And so we just went ahead and got a big gallon thing of that.
Canola.
Or maybe, yeah, it was canola oil. We got a value pack of this stevia. We use this in place of our sugar. I got 2 things of ricotta cheese. And this is probably going to go for those stuffed shells that I'm going to make. We got 2 of the Ponchos white queso. This is our absolute favorite. I know we'll probably use at least 1 of these for those ranchero specials we're going to make. And then we went ahead and got this one because I already allotted for it in our budget. And so that way if we have like extra tacos or something this month, we'll still have some cheese dip. I got 2 of the French onion dip. That's what we use for our French onion pork chops. I got some sour cream. That's for like our taco stuff. Had to get some heavy whipping cream. I plan to make like that cheeseburger soup, and then I'm also going to make some butternut squash soup from the butternut squashes that we had in our garden, and I like to use heavy cream in both of those. For butter, we wanted to make sure that we had plenty. Because, you know, you cook with butter, you put it on toast, all that good stuff. So we got 4 2-packs of the sweet cream butter salted. So our plan is to not use more than just 1 twin pack a week. And like, that's a lot of butter, but it goes so quickly, you know. Most of the time, every recipe you use, you know, it asks for 1 or 2 tablespoons. So
we eat every meal at home.
And that's right. We eat every single meal at home, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We usually don't eat out very much at all unless it's like a special event or a birthday. So we wanted to make sure we had plenty of butter so we didn't have to go back to the store. For those ranchero specials, we needed some shrimp. So I got 2 bags, 1 bag per meal. And we always get the ones that's already cooked, peeled, deveined, and tail off. That way it makes it super simple. You just thaw it, or you can put it in frozen and cook it that way. We got 2 4-pound bags of these U.S. farm-raised catfish fillets. We have been doing, well, we haven't lately, but we started doing this thing where we have catfish Sundays, where every Sunday evening what we have for dinner is fried catfish and just some side that we have in the pantry. So we went ahead and got 2 of these. We can get about 3 meals out of 1 bag. So we haven't had any catfish in like 3 weeks or so. And so we knew this month we definitely wanted some catfish. So I went ahead and got 2 bags. So that's going to be 6 meals this month. For chicken, we got the 8-pound bag of just like the frozen chicken breast. And I got 1, 2, and 3 of those. I have some chicken meals, of course, on the recipes this week. And so I went ahead and got 8 because we can usually get at least 3 good meals out of a bag. And I have like 7 to 8 recipes for the month with chicken. So I didn't want to run out, so I went ahead and got 3 bags. Now that is all for the food portion of our grocery haul, but we did get some non-food things. We needed some shampoo and also some body wash. And I don't know if y'all do this, but me and Tyler, we love using this, like the cheap Suave shampoo as like a body wash. And it has actually helped my complexion and my face a ton. Tyler told me to do that, and he was right. I was having a horrible time with breakouts so bad for like a whole month, and I could not tell because I didn't change anything about anything I was using. And he said, try to use the Suave shampoo as your body wash and your face wash, and it has cleared up my face tremendously. So I'm very thankful. We did go ahead and get 1 conditioner, and I can use a cheap conditioner and it's fine on my hair, but like for my actual like hair shampoo, I have to use this Herbal Essence. It has to say the sulfate free. It doesn't have to be a particular scent or anything, but I have to use the sulfate free, and it helps my hair tremendously. I have long hair, and so I need it to be as healthy as possible. We got a 2-pack of these Speed Stick deodorants. I needed some concealer. This is not my most favorite concealer, but we actually grocery shop at the Walmart neighborhood market in our town, and they didn't have every single brand of makeup at that store, but I do like CoverGirl, and I've used this one before, and it works just fine. It's just not my most favorite. We did have to get some more of these little test strips for Tyler. We got the massive bag of toilet paper, and then we also got the massive bag of paper towel. This definitely will last us the whole month. It would be great if especially the paper towels could last us more than a month, but I haven't really paid attention the last time we bought it to see how long it lasts. So we'll see how it does this month. And then we didn't buy this at Walmart. We actually bought this at Atwood's, but our dogs needed some dog food, so we went ahead and got this one. There was actually a different one that we were wanting, but the Atwood's we were at was out of stock. But there's another one that was like, it's also like the same distance from my house, but it wasn't the same distance from that store. So we went ahead and got 1 bag of these, of this, because the dogs had to have dog food today. And then later on we'll go to the other store and get the other one that we wanted for sure. So y'all know we have English Mastiffs, and they are like the largest breed ever. They're huge dogs. And so we wanted to make sure they had plenty of protein to sustain them as they grow big. And this one is a high energy, and it has a good amount of protein. The other one that we're wanting, it is actually it says high protein on there, and that's the one we want. Now, the dog food we were getting before is great dog food, but it's like
$55 a bag.
It's $55 a bag. This bag, it is not the exact same weight, but it is extremely close. And this bag itself was $30. Now, the bag that has the high protein instead of high energy, it is only $25. So, with us having 2 dogs, we're going to need, instead of just having 1 bag of dog food a month, we're going to need 2. So I'm so excited that we found a cheaper version of their dog food that has actually the exact same amount of protein as the expensive brand that we've been already getting. After seeing all of the grocery haul, I need y'all to do 2 things for me down in the comments. 1, let me know how much do you think we actually spent on a month's worth of groceries. And then 2, how often do you grocery shop? Do you go every week? Do you go every 2 weeks? Or do you do it monthly like we're trying to do it? I think it'll be fun to just kind of have some conversations down in the comments and see how we do it a little bit differently. But I want to thank y'all so much for watching today's video, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!